oil change, wheel bearings check, subframes check, also the bearings. The front light is broken, the tunnel box needs to be reset, the display and the gas handle, the indicator is electrics, the plug is broken, the auxiliary lights, I have new mounts, this will go off, it's all broken, the light as well, I need to try and weld it. Brake fluid goes renewal, new brake, new blocks. The suspension, this one is leaking, so will be overhauled. There's a new shock for the rear, and then the valves will be set. So it's gonna be probably three videos about this. And in the first one, just gonna remove all the stuff that's in the way. It's gonna go quick, and then already me do a couple of jobs. I'll see how it goes. Yeah. So happy you guys are here, and let's go into the Tiger. I don't recommend power tools on the engine for guys like us, but for all the rest, go ahead. I'm just gonna remove everything. There goes the first bolt, it's already broken. I don't know why. They're pro bolts, but I have another one, so it's okay. But maybe I'm going to remove the screen over time. I don't know. A peach, how you call it, peach. Black one's really cool, but this deflector is an extra, you know. I don't know yet. And this one is also a nice addition. Let's hope. There we go. Don't put it too fast. Set the clutch. Drilling. Give it time. Verifying now and then. If it already breaks, it's better. There we go. No harm done. Take a pliers like this, maybe I can already take it out. Yes. Here we go. That's it. Fast forwarding the video, I'll just use a power tool and I take my time to remove all fenders still in place. This fender came off fairly easy in relation with the SW Motec crash bar. The crash bar itself is mounted onto the chassis. It is torqued as well, and it also, the same bolts will also align your engine block. It speaks for itself. It's not ideal if you have to remove that crash bar on a yearly basis or something, so take this in consideration when you buy one. Here I have the picture of a crash in 2023. I did some repairs, and the main issue was the outer tube was damaged of the suspension, and then also the fasteners that hold that bracket of the auxiliary light, they snapped off the housing of the headlight assembly. I welded this, but now the problem is back, or at least I have to remove the cockpit anyway to do some repairs, and you will see that it's here it is, it snapped off again. So I will try with some copper wire and tie wraps to do some plastic welding and hope I can fix it. To remove the cockpit, of course, you have to first remove all the accessories, which I've done. And here you can see that Tech 7 didn't solve the problem. So I hope I can do now a final fix, or maybe I have to go and change this whole assembly for a Tiger Sport one. This is also actually a part for a Tiger Sport. You can install this, you can find them probably online. I think they look better, but this is personal than the original. Also, the original brackets will not fit those, so you will have to buy these from Triumph as well. These are also Tiger Sport add-ons for the mudguard. You have to grind them a little bit, but they fit. And then you also grind the old ones and use them as a spacer for the mudguard, so it doesn't touch the wheel. The fuel tank is easy, only the hose is a bit annoying, but just take your time, it is fuel and you will be fine. Right, everything is off the bike. I've been working. Like I say, I have issues with this cockpit. Here, I've already started doing repairs. So I have two ones that's from an accident that just snapped straight off. This thing costs a lot of money. If you can still find them, you can take one from the Tiger Sport, 14, 17, but even then, yeah, it's a big expense. So I've been welding those. I'll show you in a bit how I do it. And now I actually use this one. You always need that in your garage. Just buy it, buy a couple. It's very good stuff. So now it's already a little bit solid. And then I take some electrical wire. That's that one. Just take an old transfo, open it, use it. It's very useful, yeah. You can do a lot of things with this wire. And you can already see already taped already with Loctite as well. I'm gonna do that one and you see it. And then I'm gonna weld it, plastic weld it. I hope now it gets fixed, because the mount of this one will be gone. I have these from Denali. They go around the fork. They're also very expensive, I think €100 each, but at least it's gonna be solid, because the weight on here, and then it's always moves the whole system. So the new setup, I hope will fix it. Then also I want to show you quickly here. That's something that's homemade. I think there's only one in the world that I know of. But I'm going to show you so you can copy it. This I got from Amazon. It only cost a couple of euro. It comes from Tracer 900. Well, it's for a Tracer 900. But I actually bent it here and also this one, so it's a bit more rounded off. This grommets. Sorry, my beeper goes off. Fire department, sorry, it's 12 o'clock, it's a test. This one is these grommets, they're 13 millimeters. On the one point, I show you a picture here, and you just drill holes, but you can see the paint has a hard time with it, but it's only the paint. Start peeling off. That's because the drill was maybe not that clean. So later I will remove it. This bike is gonna repaint it in 2026 anyway, completely. And then I will do a decent job. But then you have your 4 grommets and it fits. I just use M6s for this. Yeah, they're original bolts from the tire, so they actually fit the whole system. And these are actually with Teflon, so just hand tight, won't go anywhere. I've done 3,000–4,000 kilometers with this solid pack. All right, so the welding, I'm going to show you how you do it, just in case. It's the last time I'm going to try. If it doesn't work out now, I'll have to replace the light. To weld, you only need the tie wraps and a good iron. In my case, it's a 60 watts, which is more than enough. The wire itself, you just loop around the broken part, and I just use Loctite to keep it fixed for the initial welding procedure. Here you see me applying more plastic, which is the whole idea, and you work around in circles. The most important part here is starting to heat up the housing as well, I would say. You want to merge the new plastic with the old one. So you see me more and more adding this in, and I just take my time for this, but apply more than enough. You can grind it away later. Just keep it going, and yeah, just to be sure it doesn't snap off again. Here you see it before I start the grinding process. And I have to say I never went that far. And then I just take the Dremel. A Dremel, a file, and some sanding paper. Take your time. It's not easy. You don't have a lot of room, but just try and give a nice detail as possible. This is the finishing product. I know it doesn't seem professional, but it is very hard to get all this, how you say, sharp edges out. And also, the more material I will remove, you can already see it, the copper is coming up, the weaker the system will become. Although I will not use the bracket again, like the bracket for the lights, yeah, I will use these. On the outer tube of the suspension, and that's the only reason I try this again. There are other ways to do this, of course. You can also drill a small hole, but there's not too much material. Here is a little bit more, like with a fine drill, something like this. And then you put in some metal pin in there, which will also stabilize and make it stronger, but yeah, for me it's okay. All in all, if it doesn't work out, I will buy a new head unit, and we'll see from there. I also want to say, I know I've been working on this with these open, which was not the smartest thing to do, but it was not really contaminated. I took some compressed air and I cleaned it up. So if you have a remark on that, you're right. I should have done that, but yeah, sometimes I just like to crack on. So I hope this helps. If you ever have the problem, for me it's been working in the last year and a half, but like I say, always breaking up. This is one way to do it, and I hope this helps you. The next video, because I've been doing two things in between, I've also been working on the electrics, but I will do that in a separate video. Otherwise it will be too chaotic and too complex to get these things merged in a decent way to make a video about it. This is my take on this. Yeah, I hope it helps you if you have that problem, and I see you in the next video. Bye, and stay safe.